Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It is Thursday and I have some lawn work to do this morning, but I wanted to show you what we did outside last night, and then also I wanted to give you a close-up and a explanation of this Thanksgiving centerpiece. So come along with me. But first, let's get a hello from Ginger for all the fans. She was woken up early. My husband was up and about early this morning, and Ginger has still not quite recovered from her, there she goes. Hey babies. From her interrupted sleep. Look how beautiful this is. So this time of year, there's like a fog, a really big fog that comes up off of the field back there. I just feel like it is just so majestic. Okay, so a little explanation. This area right here is what my husband did for me last night. And this, if you remember, I don't know if I ever showed you shots. This tank, which is our water tank, was on a concrete pad. You can still see where the grass is dead there. That used to be a concrete pad. And that housed that unit I just showed you, and then also this pump. But the pump was exposed, and my husband has built us this awesome pump house here. And it opens from over here. You can see where the door is, so he can access the pump. But before, it was just this, this is our well. So it was just a well pump that was exposed with that when we first moved in. So it's looking gorgeous. But last night, I came home to him working on this. He had asked our neighbor Katie, which you guys have met before from my garden video. Hey, Ginge. He had asked her to give him kind of a concept here on how to lay the plants out. So she helped with that, and they created this beautiful thing. I was given this by my sweet friends when our dog passed last year, and we haven't had like a great home for it. So this is really cool to have a little home to put that in where we know it won't get broken. And then this plant has some vines, so eventually it'll grow up over this, which will be gorgeous. But isn't this pretty? This is the old, this still taps in, but this goes down to a well too, but they have put the new one in over here. So this is unused, but it's still there. We kind of want to get one of those old-fashioned pumps and make it look really cool. And my husband added the light last night too. But I'm in love. I think it turned out really well. Super cute, little fun. And now when you look out our back window over here, when you look out this one, this is the dining room, kitchen dining room one. You see this instead. So very, very pretty. And that, if anybody's wondering, that's our burn barrel. So we do like bonfires and stuff right there. But it is just a gorgeous, gorgeous day out. I don't know where the horses are this morning. There must be in the back part. Gingy, what you doing, baby? So we went to the vet, and this poor girl is on a diet. And I'm telling you, she finds any kind of possible snack she can out here. I feel bad for her. I feel your pain, Ginger. I feel your pain. So I'm now back into our dining room, and I want to flip the camera around and show you this setup. I already have it set up, and I will just explain how I did it this time versus actually do it while you guys are watching. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask and I can explain. But I'll show you what I purchased first and then how I set it up. So what I did was I actually went to H-E-B, and I was feeling like when I buy the fake pumpkins that last forever, everything was costing so much. And these, I believe these were like under $5 for a bag of like the mini pumpkins. So I purchased, I think it was 3 bags of those, and I didn't use all of the second bag. So I did that, and then I also purchased, I had these already, and I had this already, but I also purchased another bag of those, and they are scented. They smell so good, very cinnamon. Okay, so let's get to the setup. So I purchased 2 bags of this. I only used 1 bag, but the first thing I did was I layered the leaves underneath. So I just layered, as you can see, the leaves different ways, making it look kind of artistic and fanned out. And then I put the pumpkins, and these are real pumpkins. So then I position the pumpkins in here. And after I position the pumpkins, I put the pine cones. So very, very simple. You can just kind of move it around. I do say get the varying pumpkins. I think that adds such an element to it. And it's so earthy. And then I had some extra greens. So I just kind of shoved them up under there. It's literally just the stems. I put them under there. I have, again, 2 bags. The other bag is still in the water because these will end up dying out, but I'm going to use them as long as I can here. And the same on this side. I just put the leftovers under there. This is the tablecloth that I used in my last video for Halloween, but I just folded it into 3s and created a long runner out of it. And then these I had purchased for fall. So they're just these pretty, I think these are good all year round. And then again, I already had these plates, but you could use any kind of white plate. I did pick up the orange. These came from At Home, and it's just an orange napkin. You could put, of course, those on all of these. I just did a couple table settings that were full to give you the idea, but you could use white plates and then put the orange in between and then put the plate on top of it as well. That would look really pretty too. And here's what I did for like a finished look. This one, of course, is that table placemat, and then the plate, and then just the napkin. And again, this is a real pumpkin. And this is just ribbon I had that matched this because I use this at Christmas time too. So I just cut a couple pieces, crinkled it up. It is a wire ribbon, a thick wire. And then I literally just sat this in the center of it. I think it's cute. This, you could go one step further and add a name tag to this. You could have, you know, the little ribbon with the name tag if you have a large gathering. That would really finish it off. Here is just to give you an idea of what the bag of stems look like. It's called Premium Mixed Botanical is what they called it at our store. But it's literally just all the greens, so it layers up. You could do flowers and stuff, but I love how organic that feels, and you cannot beat the price. I think I got all of the pumpkins, 3 bags of pumpkins, pine cones, 2 bags of the greenery for, I think it was $56. Oh, but I also bought these. So make that $30 because I also bought these, which were $10 each. I was gonna use them in the setup, but I actually like them up here. I still need to do a little something in the center, but I like it on my fireplace. Just a couple little touches here and there. I don't have a ton going on for Thanksgiving, but I did find out we are going to host, so I'll probably spend some more time making a few more arrangements. I hope this inspires you to put together an inexpensive centerpiece. It is really easy. Just buy some elements and just kind of play around until you make it work. But it just brings joy when you create something like this. It's so much fun. And it's so organic, and the price is right. Again, I think this was about $30 when you take off those 2 $10 pieces I had. So I hope you like it. I hope this gives you some inspiration, Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye.